Hey guys, I'm hoping that this video stays a minimally edited video. I wanted to talk about books for a second because I've got some homework waiting for me right there and I don't feel like doing that. So I was like, I'm kind of in a talking mood. I've been on my deathbed for a few days, so you guys are propped up right now on a fresh bottle of ashwagandha because desperate times call for desperate measures, basically. I want to talk about books because 2024 I lost my spark for books. 2025 it's back, baby. I only read two books in the month of January, and January's like over. But can I show you the 2 books I read? No, I can't because they're not down here. But all my current TBR is down here on my nightstand. So let me just show you guys like what I'm currently reading. Whoa, I don't think we talk about this enough. But y'all, there's always one book on my there's always one book on my currently reading, and that is the Bible, okay? I don't really understand this thing, to be honest with you. It's still quite a mystery, but I won't say much on that. So 2024, I found it really hard to read my Bible. I like to read spiritual and religious commentary, and so last year I read a few of them, which I really liked, that were recommended to me. This year I started off with a book from the same author as Why Do Bad Things Happen to Good People. I forget what it's called. I'm not going down there to reach it, but it's written by a rabbi, and it was really thought-provoking. It wasn't groundbreaking by any means, but it was fun. It was like inspirational. So when I was in, oh sorry, I'm picking a scab on my leg and I just can't stop thinking about it. I can't stop touching it. When I was in a religion class in college, and obviously like I wasn't at a Christian college or anything like that, we had to prove the existence of Jesus through research. And so like Jesus is proven to be a person that existed, but anything beyond that, I get a little skeptical. Okay, so my mother gets this book from my atheist grandpa every year for Christmas, so I'm like, maybe this has some good information in it. I'm not very far in. I'm like 2 chapters in, but this is what I'm currently reading. This is a book that Jemani is lending to me, and I'm on chapter 4. So I want to read this and like get through it. I think it's YA. Are witches considered fantasy? I don't really know, but I'd never heard of this before he showed it to me, and that's kind of rare that I hadn't like seen a cover before, because I feel like mainstream like published books I pretty much always see because I just be seeing them in the store or being talked about on YouTube. So I'm excited about this. It's at a really kind of confusing part right now because it's introducing so many different ideas. So anyway, that's what I'm currently reading. Now I'm gonna show you my TBR. Oh, and then the other book I read in January was Canadian Boyfriend, and I forget the, oh, Jenny Holiday was the author. Me and Arden got that on like a blind date with a book, or else I probably wouldn't have chose it, and she agreed. It was mid. I think I gave it like 2.5 stars or 3 stars or something on my book rating app. Okay. Guys, 2024 was the year I finally got into ACOTAR. So I read A Court of Thorns and Roses and A Court of Mist and Fury. That's the second one, I think, right? In the summer of 2024. This book, for some reason, the way it opened pissed me off so bad that I literally stopped. I stopped right here, y'all. So as soon as I finish Invocations and, hold on, all of the books are about to fall. As soon as I finish that and this, because Gracie got me this for Christmas, which she said it's a quick read, and John Green is one of my favorites. So as soon as I finish both of these YA books, which shouldn't take very long, I'm back in this game. I'm either gonna do this or I'm either gonna do Fourth Wing. Do I know which one yet? No, because I really want to read Fourth Wing, and it's been sitting in my bookshelf since my birthday last year when my friend Brie got it for me because it's one of her favorites. So am I gonna bite off this one? Or am I gonna bite off Fourth Wing? I don't know yet. Probably Fourth Wing, I'm not gonna lie, because I've been telling everyone I'm gonna do this one next, and I'm like, I'm a liar. I'm probably not gonna read that one for a second. So yeah. So anyway, then I'm starting soon a book club, and my sister got me this for Christmas, so I've been wanting to read this book. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. So anyway, I'm excited to read this. And y'all didn't even want to see my TBR. Oh my god. Let me just show you the mass. Okay. Okay, so let me go through these really quick because, what the freak? Quite frankly. This is actually so bad, and who allowed me? I've had most of these since like 2022, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, anyway. I hear only good things. Not once have I been intrigued enough to actually read it. Not once. Hold on, my thing's about to run out of storage. I don't care if music gets me copyrighted because I don't care. I don't make money. Okay. Anyway, The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. Been on the TBR. I literally got this from Thrifty Books or something like that. A very long time ago. I don't read male authors very often. I want to get rid of this. I will never read it. I was not required to read this for school, and actually, you know what? It's so short, I might. I bought this because a student told me to read it, and I don't feel like reading it anymore. There are better fantasy books that I could be spending my time on. I hate reading books just to read them. I just DNF'd a book. You could ask Megan. Okay, we were reading Pumpkin Spice Cafe. That was the worst book I've ever attempted to read. This book I got because I saw it. This is so funny. I saw this on a list of books that Rory Gilmore read, and I was trying to channel Rory Gilmore. Why, you ask? She's a horrendous person. Because the vibes of like fall and stuff. I also got this in I think 2022 or 2021. You know what? I got this in 2020. I got this in 2021. I know that for a fact because I know I got this in 2021 too, and I was depressed. So I bought a bunch of books and I didn't read any of them. This is nonfiction, so I'm probably not gonna read this for a really long time still. Look how tiny Anya, the font. The font is so tiny. There's no way. There's also a few other books that are in the stack that are like in my car and stuff, but I'm not going to get them. The first book that Lynn Painter published, called Better Than the Movies, actually not her first book ever, I don't think, but her first book from this little little duet thing, Better Than the Movies, is one of my favorite books of all time, and it is the gift that I give to literally every person I've ever met. Betting on You was such a horrendous book that I think I gave it like 0.25 stars. It was so bad. So I haven't read this yet because I'm scared. Because Better Than the Movies was so perfect. But it's dual POV, Wes and Liz. Two of my faves. But still scary. Another Fall has came and went. And I still haven't read The Secret History by Donna Tartt. I got this when it was on sale at Barnes & Noble. And I'll read this fall when I'm feeling dark academia. I think that's what this is. New England College, A World of Fun. You know, that should sound very appealing to me. I'm a big fan of New England. Maybe. I really don't know. This book I bought in like, whenever Georgie read this, my friend Georgie, whenever you read this, girl, she's definitely not watching this, but whenever she read this book, I bought this book. It's a beautiful, artistic, poetic book. Not very much my speed. The last poetic book I read, like the last really beautifully written book I read, I don't know. This seems like it's for people who understand things more than I do. So, you know, he seems, let's see the author. Yeah, he looks smart. So, it is a novel though. So, I don't know. I don't know what genre that is. From a son to a mother who cannot read, written when the speaker little dog is in his late 20s. And I don't think I'm gonna like that. I might as well get rid of it right now. Next. The Idea of You by Robin. I don't know. Lee. I got this when the movie came out and I was like, I want to know if this is funny. I still plan on reading this because it's a fun one. But Amazon really did me wrong with this, okay? It came like this because it was wet. Okay, now we're getting into books that I have indeed started. You can see that, but I've had these started. I've been in the midst of reading these books for over a year, okay? This book is beautiful, gorgeous, and amazing. It's heavy, okay? So, yeah, I used to read it at work. Close, okay, not gonna read that out loud. That's a little too vulnerable. I only got 72 pages into this before I took a break. If you don't know, look up the trigger warnings, but it's a time jump between the year 2000 and the year 2017 when the main character is 15 years old and she's in a school that reminded me of the Looking for Alaska school, which is like a boarding school type situation. And then current day, where she's basically hates her life and she's reminiscing on the things that happened in the early 2000s to her that were illegal, if you get my drift. Okay, Allie Hazelwood, she's one of my favorite girlies in the whole entire world. This book did not captivate me in the way that her other books did. Okay, Everything I Know About Love, Dolly Alderton, 78 pages in, and then I gave up. You can only read so many stories, like so many short little blurbs, before you're like, this all comes back to the same thing. However, there were some really clearly some things that stuck out to me, but it was really, it's got some good stuff in there if you've ever dealt with, well, if you've really ever dealt with anything. She touches on a lot of topics. She's a hopeless romantic. She has anorexia, so basically never mind. Okay. This book's a no, quite frankly. I read the first one in the series. What series is this? The Vancouver Storm series. I don't remember what the first book was called. Horrendous. You know, just bad. And thick. Oh god, this thing is thick and... It's over 400 pages and the pages are big. Okay. So, I'm probably gonna get rid of this right now actually because it's got water damage on it. Okay, next. Oh my gosh. Who is this from? Gracie. Thank you for coming to my graduation party. You're not welcome. I got 32 pages into this when I was at a beach house on vacation, and I had just finished the book I read right before this, and I just needed something to pick up, and then I never picked it up again. That was like in one sitting. I read 32 pages and never went to pick it up again. I liked this because the girl from the back, I was like, that could kind of be me though. She looked like she got bangs, and usually I've got bangs. So yeah, that's what's been on my TBR for about a whole entire year, plus Fourth Wing. At this point, some of them have been on here for 4 years. I'm gonna get rid of, honestly, I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm sorry, Georgie. No, I just read a little bit from the middle. I'm not gonna like it. I'm gonna get rid of this, I'm gonna get rid of this. Look, the duality, and I'm getting rid of both of them. You know what? I'm getting rid of it. Yeah, I'm getting rid of it. I don't care. Okay. Listen. Oh. The books just fell into my lap. And if you guys don't know what I'm referencing with this song, please. Okay, my battery's about to die, which is perfect timing. I just wanted to give a book update, and no one's probably gonna watch this except for my older sister. But yeah, that's the book situation right now. I literally only read, I don't even want to say it. This year I'm hoping to read like 30, 40-ish, but we'll see. So I haven't been giving my bookie Anyas the love that they deserve, but something put me in a slump. You know what it was? The second book from ACOTAR, because it was so good to me that I was like, I just don't want to read ever again. So thank you guys for watching. If you want to see the, they just fell again. There's the scab I was picking at. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll show you my setup now. Here's my gummies and my beef sticks that I had earlier, and a tea. So, okay, bye.